Good morning, crocheters. I guess whenever you watch this, it might not be morning, but it's morning here. So I still have a little bit of that like early morning voice. Anyway, it's been another pretty busy week over here. So this is probably going to be another record and upload because I don't know if I'm going to have time to edit and render. But I think I've got my issue with that buzzing sound fixed. That was last week, so I'm so sorry about that. That was terrible. Anyway, on to business. So the crochet along has been going pretty well. Got the first two videos up. The first one was materials, and then the second one is making the head of the baby sheep. And over in the Facebook group, people have been posting pictures of their finished head. The next video is going to be the eyes, the ears, and the nose. So I'm looking forward to seeing those as they keep coming along. It's been so fun to like see the people's pictures and like their color choices, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really having a lot of fun. So on the baby sheep crochet along that we're doing right now, I also wanted to bring up that there are people who have asked to have a version that didn't have fleece. Because either they couldn't, there's not any available where they are, or it's hard to find. And sometimes it's just poor quality and it doesn't work very well. So on my blog, and I'll link to it below here, I've essentially written up the rows that you would use to replace the fleece in the feet and the hands. And then I just made a completely different ear. And then for the nose, I went ahead and just kind of stole the page from the alpaca on how to do the nose on the alpaca and just threw it in there. So if fleece has been an issue, you can absolutely reference that blog post and it will give you just the rows that you need that are different, and then you can refer back to the crochet along or the pattern based on kind of what you need. Also on that, because that gives you the option to not use fleece, that also means the pattern is scalable. So you can make it in DK or worsted, and it should work out just fine. Full disclosure, I haven't done that myself, but I have had a couple of people make other patterns of mine in DK or worsted, and they've worked out just fine. So I'm going based off of that to say that I think, making the baby sheep without fleece should work up just fine. Everything should scale. The only thing that won't scale would be the eyes, because the eyes are already in a worsted weight. So they're going to be huge on a worsted or DK sized animal. So my suggestion would be to use safety eyes, and you're going to need to place those before you finish off the head. So it gets a little bit tricky where you might need to like almost be done with the head, but not quite. And then, well, actually, just place them right kind of below the bangs. Maybe one stitch in between. Yeah, just place them right there, then finish off the head. Size and whatnot is kind of up to you as far as safety eyes go, but that would be my suggestion. So that's the update on the crochet along. This coming week we're going to get 2 more videos. They'll be up Monday and Thursday. Yes, Monday and Thursday. And they'll be, like I said earlier, the eyes, the ears, and the nose. So really kind of like bringing the personality into the baby sheep. And then the next video is going to be the body and attaching the body to the head. So it's going to be a lot of progress over this next week. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes for everyone and everyone's progress. So on to other things. Oh yes. So a couple of weeks ago, I got like two messages from different sources, one from someone on Ravelry, one through just my Facebook Messenger saying, hey, like I just found you and I've got like 5 of your patterns in my cart, and it's kind of expensive to buy 5 patterns at one time. Would you consider doing a sale, like a buy 4, get 1 free something? And I was like, I haven't had, both of these messages like kind of come together at the same time from different sources. And so I was like, well, I'll think about it, And that was the middle of June. We just come off of like the birthday pattern releases and sales and stuff. And I was working on the stuff for Christmas in July. So I was like, yes, I'll think about it. I'll do that maybe in July. Like right now I'm kind of busy. So I have decided on my website, I've got 3 different tiers where you can, like, depending on how much you spend, you can save $3, you can save $5, or you can save $9. So that's kind of more for like, if you wanted to stock up on patterns, that's kind of a good way to go. So I'm going to, I think, leave that sale up now just till the end of the month, because it sounds like fun. And also because my month is going to be insane. My husband left for a camping trip this morning at like 3 in the morning. And he'll be gone till next Saturday. So he'll be gone a solid week. And in the middle of next week, my daughter and I are flying to Idaho for my brother's wedding. So it's just going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And we'll be there for like a week and a half. So I might have to record a vlog earlier so I can, get it prepared. I don't know if I'm going to have time to vlog when I'm in Idaho. So we'll see. I'm going to have a backup vlog contingency plan. If I can vlog there, I mean, that would be more fun, but we'll just see. So yeah. So another thing I've done this week, sorry, I had to take notes because it's been a busy week. So I have, I've got some testers working on the chubby otter, and they brought up that, like, crocheting spirals, I've mentioned that quite a few times, that the spiraling was really causing issues with their chubby otter. And so I went through, the reason why I haven't done concentric circles is honestly because I'm lazy. I like projects to be done quick, and I don't know, there was like this mental block in my mind that said, if you have to, slip stitch at the end of each row or do the invisible join at the end of each row, it's going to take so long. And yeah, it doesn't really take that much longer. I just thought it would. So I've done all of my projects in spirals, but I'm thinking specifically for like the chubby series, they're probably going to have to be concentric circles from here on out. So I remade the chubby otter. I obviously haven't finished it, but I figured out the body, working in concentric circles. I mean, and you can still see there's a little bit of like spiraling, but it's a lot better. So that's kind of new in my design world, is working in the concentric circles. I don't know. There's still a part of me that's fighting it, but I have to admit, like, it does look better when I work in concentric circles. So, there's that. And also, I mean, the nice thing about it is, like, it's a little difficult to tell right now, but if you look at this one, like, the rows across the face, where the face will be, are nice and even. And this one, it's a little bit hidden because of the snout, but like this, the line of this row goes underneath this eye to the middle of that eye and around, so it can be a little bit hard to place eyes, because you're like, you're placing it kind of in the 6th and 7th row because it's spiraling, and so I do think that going forward, I would say, especially on the chubbies, I'm going to need to work in concentric circles, which is fine. I'm just dragging my feet a little bit. So that's that. Then on the hippo lovey. I've been working on the blanket portion. I've just done a simple like fan, what is it? What do they even call it? I can't think right now. Little like wave border, which I think is pretty cute. And I've got this much yarn left with that much left to go. So yeah, we will see. I might be able to find some more, like this was part of a mandala cake that I tore apart because I wanted the colors separate. I didn't want them in a great big ball. So I'm going to root through my stuff and see if I can find any more, but that might be all of it. And if that's the case, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I'm definitely not going to go buy another one. So I might tear it out and do a different border, or I might finish it off with a different color and just not photograph that part. Because it's just for the pattern, right? So, let's see. Oh, another thing, talking about kind of the chubby animals. I keep forgetting to do this, and I'm sorry, Amber. But I wanted to give a shout out to the make-along that Amber at Soul Crochet is doing over on her channel. She's making and encouraging people to make like little bookmarks and toys and like hats and gloves and scarves and things for the elementary school in her town. Scarves, hats, gloves, obviously to help keep kids in South Dakota warm in the winter because South Dakota's freaking cold. Have I been there myself? No. I've had a couple of friends there who are from South Dakota though, and they've said lots of things about how cold it is. And then like the toys and bookmarks and things would be used as rewards that the kids can earn. So what I'm planning on doing is, because I want to contribute as well, on my trip to Idaho, I don't have room to pack, my big Bernat blanket yarn, so I'm just going to take some worsted weight yarn, and I'm going to make a couple of probably chubby pandas or chubby bunnies, just in the in the worsted weight. So they're going to be little, they're not going to be as big as the normal ones, and I'll use safety eyes, and so I'm planning on, sending those to her. So if that's something you guys would be interested in contributing to a good cause. I mean, I know some people are just like voracious hat makers and they've got stacks. I've got family members who are like that. And actually I might ask my sister if she'd donate some hats. But like that's a good cause, a good place to, send some things. I'll link her channel below. Another thing that happened this week, geez, we're 13 minutes and 30 seconds in and I'm still talking. I am sorry, folks. So I'm going to go quick. Another thing that happened was the hedgehog pattern was released July 1st, which is super exciting. And I want to give a shout out to Rachel, Z, Deb, Joyce, Heather, and Silka for testing that pattern and for being a part of all of this. A few of those ladies have links below that, they'd like you to check out, their own little like craft sites. So I'm going to link those as well. And then very last, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do a live chat this week this coming week / anytime this month, because it is going to be so crazy with me being a single parent for like 2.5 weeks. And some of that time I'll be in Idaho and away from all of my stuff with which I communicate with you guys. So that might not happen, which is sad. But hopefully, next month, August, should be a little bit more calm. So if I don't get to chat with you guys now I will definitely chat with you in August. And I think that's it. And so we're officially hit 15 minutes. So I'm going to stop this and we will chat again soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Take care.